Heyo guys, welcome back to one of my videos. In today's video, I'm gonna showcase a few items I've created and mess around with. So I hope you enjoy. Uh, please do like and subscribe. It helps me out, and you can always change your mind later. So let's get into it, shall we? So, I'm on the stage yet again. Ha ha ha. It'll make sense later. um, Presenting. So, I have a few items here that I've made. One probably sticks out a lot. Just a bit. It's a teeny bit. Anyhow, first of these items called the Wizard's Staff, or Wizard's Wand, sorry. So, pretty much, the attack damage of a attack speed and attack damage as a netherite sword. The thing is, it says Soulfire. I wonder why. So first thing you might notice, it's an enchanted breeze rod. Well, if I hold right click, oops. Yeah, it's trident. I'm sorry for the lag. But yeah, this is a trident. A flaming trident. Okay. It also instantly returns. So, loyalty is fun. Loyalty 10 on that. Though everything else about it is pretty balanced. So, say if I have a zombie up here. Now, you would say that's a lot of damage, but there's a fun little aspect about this. It has Smite. So, on top of its just normal damage, it'll do more damage to undead. Which, I think that's kind of fun. Also, as you can see, it's flaming. However, there is a little bug that I don't understand how to fix. That it's not lighting things on fire unless I melee them, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But as you can see, yeah, there's that. Oops. Next up, this is the testing sword. You might notice something immediately about it. When in main hand, it's an iron sword and all that. Though you might see its MBT tag, it's a wooden sword. On top of that, it says it has armor. What could that possibly mean? What did that possibly mean? So it's like, okay, let's fight this guy. You know, pretty good sword, I would say. But just put my inventory. Oh wait, that's right. It goes on my back. Well, technically my chest. It doesn't display it, but you're able to put it on your back. Which, the idea was like, oh, it's some kind of cool secret sword, pretty much. So with this, you can smuggle weapons into areas. And it's not the only one I've done like that, but you'll have to stay tuned to see some of those. As you can see, it gives the protection of, well, a diamond chestplate. Do keep in mind, this is the test one, so I just wanted to see how effective it would be. So if I say this guy right here, doing less damage. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, I made it so when it's on your back, it doesn't actually increase your attack damage. Thought that'd be a little too broken, and it would remove the point of actually holding it. So, yeah. So, pretty good, I think. It has pretty good amount of durability. A little much, but yet again, it's the testing sword. Next up, we have the other testing sword, which is it is a stone button. Oh, it's being so creative. Let's grab some of these. So, following you. Yeah, I'm hitting him with a button. A button. Yeah, this is a little... Testing is a bit fun. So, it's the exact same thing, except it's a button, and it goes on your head. So, you know, no one sees it. However, if you give yourself the effect, or you gain the effect of invisibility... Okay, it's... Oh, that's interesting. So, as you can see, I'm invisible, but I'm just a floating button. So, do-do-do-do-do. This can make some pretty funny situations. Especially if someone just sees this and they don't know what they're looking at. Plus, you can just do something like this, like, okay, oops. Oh, well. Oh, it was a button on the wall, but hey. So, there's that. And the next one, same thing, just, it's a copper rod or a snorkel. So apparently whenever you put it on your head, it just looks like this, which is a lot of fun. Or a robot, depending on what you want. And again, it's the same thing as a diamond chest plate. Okay, they need to buff these guys a little bit. Just make them a little more hard to kill. Restrict test subjects. Oops. Okay, so yeah, there's pretty much that. Also has mending. The others do not. This one does have mending. Next one is called the ankle chain. As you can see, I put a cursive binding on it. They're iron boots, 2 armor, and negative strength and negative jump. So if I put these on, first off, I cannot take this off. Like, you can probably hear me clicking. I cannot take this off. But there's another thing. You might notice I'm a teeny bit slower. I'm running right now, and it's like walking speed. I'm gonna try to jump. You cannot jump with these. Which the funny thing is, if I just go over here, if I did it correctly, yeah, you can only walk up things. You cannot jump at all. And yeah, it's an ankle chain. The idea is for prisoners and such. And also, you might notice it's invisible. So when you put this said item on, even if you're invisible, you can't see it. So it's pretty useful. I'm gonna take these off though now. So next up, we have the old creaking oak. So I like the creaking. I like the premise of it, but I kind of wish it would did a little more damage. So I made something. So as you can see, okay, can I look at? As you can see, he's a bit bigger, just a tiny bit. And let's put something on real quick. Let's put this armor on. And this. Oh yeah, it doesn't override each other. So if I just wait. Oops. There we go. Ah! He does a little bit more damage. Just a tiny bit. And for some reason... Okay, there we go. Okay, apparently it's direct line of sight. But yeah, imagine a crowd of these. A little more dangerous, I would say. And as you saw, he went right through the diamond chest plate like it was nothing. Granted, it has no protection, but still... That's a little disturbing. And as you can see, he's... How am I on? He's a bit of a big boy. Also, he is killable. However, there is a little thing called, let's do 10 seconds. So let's punch him. So he's a little tough. And he drops an iron axe. So yes, this guy is designed to break your shield and armor. Also, I did, in testing, yes, he can break your shield even when you're looking at him. You just have to be only in certain situations. I'm not going to explain more on that, though. You'll have to figure that one out. So next up, not much left on this video. But next up, this is the mother silverfish. I'm going to need to put armor on for this one. Let's really quickly do a quick enchant. /enchant. Protection. 4. And then sharp 5. You'll see why in a second. Oh, also probably should do unbreaking on this. Okay, so you know. Onward and all that. So, you know, Praha 4 diamond armor. If I put this down... I'm out. Wait, why is my... Oh, wait on. I'm gonna give myself the effect of saturation, which apparently I lost. There we go. So I don't have to constantly regen. So as you can see, this thing does some damage. And it spawns silverfish. So using the infested effect, I was able to make it so it spawns young. However, to do so gradually, I had to give it poison. My goodness, he hurts. Or she hurts. I'm out. And this is through Prot 4, so it is a mini-boss. The thing is, you can probably see its health is fluctuating constantly. And the way of killing this, well, is not lava nor drowning, because I made sure you can't cheese it that way. Granted, it's not the fastest in water. Okay, I really need to run. But, if you give it if you have, say, a punch 2 bow, or crossbow, and yes, I said crossbow, you're able to, well, knock it back, but you need to do consistent damage to kill it. Also, you might notice, it's got a few friends, just a few babies, which their job isn't to damage you as much as the damage armor. As you might see, just from the mother alone, my armor is not doing too well. If you bottom right corner and left corner, you can see the durability. So all these, and it's like, yeah, if I had mending on my armor, which would have been a smart thing, I could have, you know, there we go. Yeah, pretty good XP. Reminds me of a farm with an alley. Anywho, but as you can see, it just, even if you're not there, it's gonna keep generating its young. Where did it? There it is. It's also moves more sporadically, so the moment my armor breaks, I'm gonna be taking a lot more damage. So yeah, as much as I'm healing, it's healing pretty much as well. So that's regen 3, but to combat that, well, technically it was combating the poison one that it always has. So it doesn't do a lot of damage to it. It just does damage ticks, which I believe each damage tick has a 10% chance of spawning a silverfish, or triple. So you know, there's that. Yeah, my armor's gone. It was almost gone. But, I would say it's pretty good. A pretty effective boss. So if I die, it'll be fine, but... Also, imagine this in a maze. Not foreshadowing anything at all. I'm just gonna put knockback on this. Oh, I didn't run. Didn't even notice that. But yeah, I'm trying to survive at least long enough for the armor to break to show you how much more damage it's gonna do. That hurts. But yeah. Oh, helmet and boots are gonna break. As you see, as I'm trying to... Oh, there it goes. There goes my helmet. Ah! But as you can see, okay, say I'm just right here. They're going to be doing damage to me as well as some others. So. They also damage hits, so it's harder to crit and such as well. My armor's all about to break. Oh my goodness. This is regen some health. You know, not much durability left in my stuff. Yeah, so that's 4 hearts through prop 4, 3 pieces. Oh my goodness, that was half a heart. I'm pretty sure if I have no armor, it will one-shot me. So there's just that. And this is actually going to be in a dungeon on a little series that I'm working on. And, yeah. Oh, I died. Oops. Need to remove them all. So, yeah. Mother Silverfish. I didn't kill it, but I got some headway. Hopefully that's gonna be a fun boss. Let me know in the comments what you think you would do to take it down, because it's not that hard if you do persistent damage. I'm sorry for my stutter. So next up, I'm gonna do the Infinity 99 Pearl. So the idea of this is it's supposed to be an ability. So it looks like a fire charge, but it actually is an Ender Pearl, a special Ender Pearl. Let me double stack this real quick. So this has no cooldown, pretty much. It has a less than a 1 second cooldown, and I killed myself. Oops. Let's get myself that saturation again. But as you can see, it stacks to the 99. I would like to be 100, but the game does not allow me to stack it above 99. 99 is like the cap. But as you can see, you could do some interesting things with this. And I'm going to let myself regen. Ouch. But yeah, and also, it's like, oh yeah, just chuck it. You think it's like, oh, it's like kind of like stacked totems. It doesn't restack. No, it restacks. It restacks, so it's pretty good. And Infinity 99 Pearl, pretty much, that's all it is. Last one was called the Fangs. So I got inspired by a data pack that I played with not too long ago. In that data pack, there was a spawner that would, well, spawn Fangs. So I was like, what if I did something like that? So if I put one down, so this has a larger range than that one did, but it will randomly spawn the Fangs around. And since this is constant, as long as the player is within 16 blocks of it, it's a pretty useful thing to have, like, at the bottom of a pit. Especially if you hide where this is. Because, fun fact about spawners, probably most people know this, but light level is the only thing that really disables them. Unless you're in the Nether, that's a can of worms there. But if you completely surround it in blocks, like this, it's still gonna spawn. What am I supposed to do? Okay, and then, yeah, so it's just still going to keep spawning. So, pretty useful for, like, dungeon maps and such. Especially when you just hide in the wall. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So, I hope you enjoyed the items and such. let me know if you enjoy this kind of video of me just showcasing items and other things I've created. So, yeah, just let me know. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. See ya!